For many years, scientists have been attempting to solve the mystery of the missing link in human evolution. Up until recently, there has been little or no evidence pointing towards the finding of this so-called missing link. This is a very hot topic in modern-day science and may help answer many people's questions about where we, as the human race, originally came from. Until 2008, when a bulldozer had been clearing land for a development, it accidentally opened Manot Cave, which had been sealed and unknown about for the past 15,000 years, according to Nature International Journal. A recent discovery made in the northern part of Israel, near the Sea of Galilee, has scientists believing that they may have found the missing connection between Neanderthals in Africa and ancient Homo sapiens in Europe and Asia. It is also important to note that according to the BBC, all non-Africans have a small amount of Neanderthal ancestry. The discovery of this 55,000-year-old incomplete skull in Manot Cave of Israel has many of the features that are present on more recent human skulls, such as bun-like projections of the occipital bone at the back of the skull, as well as several features of ancient Neanderthals. This suggests that between about 50,000 and 60,000 years ago in the Middle East, Neanderthals and Homo sapiens interbred, which is about 10 millennia earlier than scientists and researchers previously thought. This is thought to be possible since the Manot Cave is located on the only land route from Africa to Europe and Asia. Anthropologist Israel Hershkovitz states that the Manot people are probably the forefathers of the early Paleolithic populations in Europe. Dr. Delson, who works at the American Museum of Natural History as a researcher, agrees that the current evidence, quote, makes it possible that this individual is a hybrid between modern humans and Neanderthals. However, he also notes that without multiple other fossils, they cannot safely come to this conclusion. Also due to the fact of there currently being only one skull of the Manot people, scientists are unsure whether the smaller size and capacity of the brain case by about 27% is the norm for the general population. At this moment in time, excavations of the Manot Cave are expected to continue for at least 5 more years. This is being done in order to delve deeper and further in search of more fossils of the Manot people, if any are present. We do, however, believe there very well may be, as anthropologists have discovered other bones and teeth that are unrelated to the Manot skull. These other bones and teeth are subadult, while the skull is believed to have belonged to an adult. However, additional problems and uncertainties are presented with the discovery of this skull. This is due to the fact that it is much more closely related to populations of Europe, but doesn't answer many questions that still exist about where Eastern Asian populations came from. Scientists are still researching this specific skull and believe that the best proof, which may be quite difficult for them to obtain, would be finding Neanderthal DNA within the Manot skull.